Okay. Come and lie down on your back. I had a little bit of a class planned, and then I remember I don't have a Pilates circle. I left it at home when I was doing the retreat, so I'm going to improvise a little bit, but you can use your circle if you have one. Lie down on your back, hands on the belly, eyes closed, shoulders soften down into the ground. Just lift your hips, tuck your tailbone, and then settle the hips back down. Feel the flat of your back into the ground. Big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. Big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. And just connect with the breath. So find an easy breath that you can keep throughout the practice. And yesterday in yoga, I mentioned this, and it might help you as we think about rolling up and down the spine into our glute bridge. In your lower back, you have 5 vertebrae. And then in your middle back, so your thoracic spine, you have 12 vertebrae. So that's 17 segments through your spine, kind of from the base of your neck. You've got more in your neck, but we're just going to go from the base of the neck down to the tailbone. There are 17 segments. So as you're rolling up and down, I want you to think about, can you create movement between each one of those? So just take your arms out to the side, pull the navel in, and slowly roll up, and think 17 little parts of the spine as you roll up. So you're not just moving in one big motion, but you're rolling up through all 17, pulling the waist in as you lift up through the hips. Come to the top of the movement. So all the way up to the shoulders, that's to the top of the thoracic spine. And then we roll it back down. Going really slow. Just keep the breath steady. Doesn't need to be a certain inhale or exhale as you move up and down. We're just keeping the breath going. We've got 4 more of these. So we're just connecting with that movement through the spine, pulling the waist in, strong through the torso, strong through the lower abdominals. Create space through each and every one of those spinal segments. And if you do move really slowly and you really kind of feel the movements, you'll notice the places where actually it doesn't move so well, and they're your more restricted areas. And maybe you can go away and just focus on trying to roll up and down through those ones as a means of making the whole spine move better. So waking up through the backs of the legs, the hamstrings, and the glutes. The next one that comes all the way up, I want you to hold that glute bridge and squeeze your glutes. Tuck the tailbone under slightly so you lengthen the lower back and you can pull in more through the waist. Push down into the outside edges of the feet, into all 10 toes. Push into the heel. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and out. One more big deep breath. Exhale, slowly roll it down. Squeeze the glutes as you roll down, so don't just drop and lose that strength. Rest your hips to the ground. Lift the feet off the floor, so shins are parallel. Start with the ankles and knees touching. Take your hands to the back of the head. Lift the head, neck, shoulders, so you're looking into the belly. Keep the elbows nice and wide. Keep the knees squeezing together. Take the feet out. Bring the feet together. Take the knees out. Knees together. Feet out. Feet together. Knees out. We go 8, Slow and steady, keeping the belly pulling in. 7, 6, 5, 4, keep the chest lifted, keep the belly in. 3, try and pull the lower back to the floor. 2, last one. And rest. Take the arms down by the side. Have your feet touching, so big toe knuckle touches, inner ankle touches. Drive the hips up to the sky. Knees open, squeeze the glutes. Keep the glutes active, knees close. Knees open and knees close. Open and close. So keeping the glutes on means your hips stay stabilized, hips stay strong. Open and close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees together, roll the spine down. And then bring the knees into the chest. Lift the head, neck, shoulders. So you're holding the weight of the head. Don't need to stress through the back of the neck. And then pull the toes back to the face. So ankles and feet are more active. Drive the right heel away as you pull the left knee in and switch. Pull the right knee in, drive the left heel away. Switch, kick away, pull that left knee in. Pull the right knee in, kick the left heel. We go 8. Make it strong through the legs. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend both legs long. Take the arms overhead. Big breath in. Big breath out. Arms down by the side. Walk your feet in and lift your hips. Last glute bridge exercise, then we move on. So push down into both feet, pull the waist in, slightly tuck the tailbone. Take your arms a little bit wider so you've got a bit more stability through the upper body. Now push down into your right foot, lift the left knee into the chest. And slowly swap. So bring the left foot down, push your weight into the left foot, lift the right knee in. Before you swap over, really plant down through that right foot, transfer the weight, and then lift the knee. So don't rush it, don't just step one down, then lift the other. Kind of plant that left foot down, grip the mat with the left foot, and then lift the right. Place the right foot down. Grip, hold, bring the left knee in. Place both feet down, lift the hips up, squeeze the glutes, and then keep that squeeze, roll down through the spine. Think about all those spinal segments. So really massage down through each and every one. And then hips to the floor. Bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a rock from side to side. And then fingertips to the side of the head or hands to the back. Lift the head, neck, shoulders. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. So twist and reach the long leg away. Switch. Really extend and stretch. Switch. Go 16, 15. The long leg is reaching as far as possible. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Really lift the shoulders off the floor as you rotate. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees in. Take a big breath. Exhale, one shin over the other. Rock yourself to a seat. Catch yourself there. Hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Open the chest. Big breath in. Big breath out. 2 more times. Big breath in. Big breath out. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. And then come over to all fours. Hands and knees. Extend the right leg back. So kick the right heel away. And take the left arm forwards. And then point the back toes. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hand, lower the foot. Keep the leg and the arm straight though. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Looking down to the ground, so back of the neck is nice and straight. Keeping the waist in. Go 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Keep the leg lifted. Take your left hand down and then take your right leg out to the side. The right leg comes out. Reach the arms up. Breathe in. Now, if you have a circle here, you can hold it between the hands. Keep the glutes active so you're not letting the hips drop back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lean over to the left. Breathe in. Lift yourself back to center. And breathe out. Take it over to the left. Breathe in. Lift. Breathe out. Take it down. Breathe in. Lift. And breathe out. Hold this one. 4, 3, 2. If you have a circle, you'll need to get rid of it on 1. Take your left hand down. Reach your right arm up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take that right arm under the body. Pull the waist in. Inhale. Lift your right arm up to the sky. Exhale. Take that right arm under and through. Pull navel to spine. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Rotate. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Rotate. And then place your right hand down. Step to a plank. Hold that plank position. Crown of the head reaching forwards. Pulling the waist in. Really stable and strong. Slowly lower. Slowly as you can. All the way to the floor. Hands beneath the shoulders. Toes point. Engage your glutes. Lift your feet off the floor. Lift your chest. Hover your hands. Breathe for 5. Squeeze the shoulders back for 4. Lift the feet higher on 3. Lift the crown of the head on 2. And 1. Hands down, feet down. Toes tuck. Back to all fours. And then you're going to kick your left leg back. And reach your right arm forwards. Then point the left toes. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hand, lower the foot. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, keeping the waist in. So try not to let go too much through the abdominals when you lift the hand and the foot. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that left leg lifted. Bring your right hand down. Take your left leg out to the side. And then rise up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take it over to the right. So you're trying to lengthen that left side of the body. And then you inhale, bring it back, shorten the left side. And take it over. So think about shortening as you come up, strengthening and shortening, and then lengthening as you lean away. Strengthen and shorten, and then lengthen as you lean away. Go one more, we lift. Bring it over to the right and hold for 3, 2, 1. Release the circle, take your right hand down, big breath. Exhale, take that left arm, thread underneath the right side of the body. Inhale, big breath, open the chest. Exhale, take that left arm under and through. Big breath in, open. Big breath out, take it through. Pull the waist in, one more, lift up, reach. And take it through. And then place both hands to the top of the mat. Step back into a plank position. Hold it there. Keep the waist pulling in, shoulders strong, torso strong. Just hover your right toes off the floor. So you only have 3 points of contact. Then place your right toes down. Hover the left toes. And down. Lower to the ground. And then bring your forearms forward. So my forearms are parallel to one another and my thumbs touch. So if you can see that, that's about the distance between the arms. So my thumbs are touching and I'm lifting my thumbs off the floor. So instead of them being flat down, I'm lifting them up. Tuck your toes, pull your belly in and lift yourself into a forearm plank. So you're pushing down through the forearms. And you're going to try and shift your weight forward so your nose is over your thumbs. And then take it back. Shift your weight forwards, push off your toes, nose over thumbs. And go back. Nose over thumb. And back. 5. Pushing with your toes. 4. Keep the belly in. 3. 2. Last one. And rest. Make a pillow with the hands. Place the forehead down. Shake out through the hips. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. And then reach your right arm overhead and roll onto your right hand side. So just take your right arm out. One long straight line. So toes reach to the bottom of the mat. Rest your head on your right arm. And then just check that you can lift slightly through that right side waist so you're not totally dropped through the right side. Both sides of the waist are nice and long. Squeezing the ankles together, lift both legs. And then lower. Lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. We go 5. 4. Try and keep the head relaxed. 3. Keep it heavy on the arm. 2. 1. Hold it there. Keep your right foot off the floor. Top leg lifts. Top leg lowers. Lift. And lower. All the while trying to keep that left leg nice and long. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. And rest. Bend both knees. So bring the knees to about 90 degrees in front of you. Again, just checking that you're lifting through that right side. Lift the top leg with the ankle nice and relaxed. Lower it back down. Lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. We go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick your left leg to the very bottom of the mat. So you've got a long straight line through that left leg. Really trying to lengthen that left side. Tap to the floor. Lift. Tap. Lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest the leg, and then you're going big lift. So that left leg lifts, come all the way over, tap the floor to the side. Come up and go to the bottom of your mat. And then lift up, tap in front of you. So you're drawing a big arch with that right leg. We go 7. Lift up and over. Up and back. 6. Bring it forwards. Sometimes I set a count of how many of these we're going to do and then really regret it. 5. Up and forwards. 4. Up and forwards. Up and back. 3. Up and forwards. Up and back. 2. Make this last one really count. Up and forwards. Up and back. And then lie onto your back. Bring the left knee into the chest. Hold on to the front of the shin. Just rock side to side. Brace yourself for the stretch that's going to come. Take that knee all the way over to the right. Gaze to the left. Breathe in. And out. Big stretch around that left hip. And come back to center. Both legs go long. Squeeze the legs together. You can point the toes. Reach the arms overhead. Big breath in. Big breath out. Chin into chest. Lift the shoulders. Reach for the toes. Pull the belly in. Pull in as you lift up. So you're trying to reach with the arms. If you need to use a bit of momentum to kind of rock up that spine, reach forwards, reach forwards, reach forwards. Tap the toes. And then lift yourself back up. Nice tall spine. Start by tucking the tailbone. Squeeze the inner thighs. Roll down. Pull the belly in. Really slow. As slow as you can. Arms go overhead. Big breath. Exhale, lift the arms, push the lower back into the floor, squeeze the inner thighs. Imagine someone's got hold of your hands and they're pulling them forwards, pulling them forwards. Lengthen the spine and stretch, tap the toes. And then lift. Tuck the tailbone. Slowly roll down. Arms go overhead. And then lift back up. Pull the waist in, reach with the arms. Imagine someone's got hold of your hands and they're pulling, pulling, pulling. Hold forwards, keep this one in a stretch. Let the chin fall in. Stretch the back of the legs. Breathe here. And exhale. In and out. Bring yourself back up to a seat and just spin around so you're lying on your left-hand side. So one long straight line, and it's your left arm goes out overhead. Rest the head down on the bicep, slight lift through that left side waist. And find a stable position where you're not rocking back with the hips or rolling forwards. Lift both feet, squeeze the inner thighs and the ankles. Let it go. Lift and let it go. Lift and let it go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Keep that top foot, well, keep both feet lifted, sorry. Now top foot goes higher and comes back down. Higher and comes back down. Go 6, 5. Keep that left foot lifted. 4, 3. So really working that right side waist. 2. Last one. And rest. Bend both knees. Make sure you're comfortable. Don't have your knees too high. If you bring your knees higher than 90 degrees, you're going to get crampy in the thighs. So if anything, you want them just a fraction shorter than just a fraction lower than 90 degrees. Sorry, I don't think shorter is the right term there. Lift the top leg and let it go. Lift and let it go. Keep that right foot relaxed so all the movement, all the strength is coming from your hip. Lift, let it go. Lift and let it go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick that leg to the bottom of your mat. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Try and keep that leg really long as you lower, so you're stretching that side. And then you lift, lengthen and lower, and lift. We go 4, and lift. 3, and lift. 2, lift. Last one. Lift. Rest the foot, because if we don't rest, I'm not going to be able to do the next part of the exercise. Right, then you're going big lift forwards and take it back. Oh, my hips are killing. Lift all the way forwards. We've got 8 to do. There and back is 1. Nice, smooth movement. Keep your breath. 2. Finishing on this hip. 3. Try not to rush it 4. We're halfway. 5. 6. I might have told a couple of you I started working with a run coach a couple of months ago, so it could be worse. After Pilates today, you could have 10 hill sprints to do, and it's raining. Last one. And then leave that leg there. Lie onto your back. Bring that right knee into the chest. Oh, although actually, stopped raining. Not that that will make them much more pleasant, but there we go. And then big twist. So take that right knee over to the left and look over to your right hand side. Breathe. Give yourself a chance to stretch that right hip open. And then bring it back to center. Extend both legs long. Interlace the fingers. Push the heels of the hands away. Big reach. Lengthen and stretch. And exhale. Bend the knees. Arms down by the side. Lift the hips. Just tuck the tailbone under. Flatten the lower back to the ground. Then lift your toes so the shins are parallel to the floor. Lift your head, neck, shoulders, reach the fingertips long to the bottom of the mat. You're really trying to stretch long with the arms. Tap the right toes down and bring them back. Left and bring them back. Really trying to pull the belly in. We're going 8, 7, 6, 5. Try and lift more with the upper body. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then rest the feet, rest the head, neck, shoulders. We're going to do similar, but your arms will be up to the sky this time, and your opposite arm will go back overhead. So both arms up. You can lift the chin and the chest, lift the feet. So I'm looking into my belly. As you tap the right toes down, take the left arm back and to center. Left toe tap, right arm back and to center. Keep the gaze to your belly button. We go 8. Bring it in. 7. In. 6. 5. Keep the breath steady. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Hug the knees in. Rest the head back. Plant the feet together, soles of feet together. Take the knees out and just rest the hands on the belly. Big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. Big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. And then hug your knees into the chest. Give your knees a good squeeze in. One shin over the other. Rock yourself to a seat. Hands come down. Step back to all fours. Look forwards, open the chest. Inhale. Exhale, round through the spine. Look forwards, open the chest. Exhale, round through the spine. Right foot steps forwards. Reach both arms up to the sky and go forwards into the hips. Martine's dog is like, right, Blanco. No, he's not looking at me, but he's right up by the screen. It's way too early for him. And then slowly hands down, just swap that over. So take your right knee back, bring your left foot forwards. Reach the arms up to the sky. Stretch into that right hip, right thigh. Big long stretch. And then both hands down. Step your left knee back. If you're comfortable kneeling, just come back into a kneeling position. If you'd rather just cross the legs and have a seat, then cross the legs. Close the eyes. Rest the hands on the thighs. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Really drop the weight of the shoulders. Big breath in. And out. Just let your right fingertips fall to the side, left arm lifts up, big stretch through that left side body. And then we go the same to the other side, left hand down, right arm up and over. Back to center. Interlace the hands, take hold of the back of the head and the neck, open the chest, open the elbows as you inhale. Exhale, round through the spine. Inhale, open the elbows, open the chest. Exhale, round through the spine. And then hands back to the thighs, sit nice and tall. Heavy through the seat bones, lifted through the crown of the head. So there's that stretch through each of the small segments in the spine. So there's no compression, only a sense of lift. And then bring the hands into prayer, heart center. Thank yourself for making the time to come and practice this morning. Enjoy the rest of your Friday.